my ancestors came here the proper way from Croatia, and they became American citizens. There is a way to go about doing that. Some people would like to impose new laws and restrictions on illegals. We don't need more laws. We have laws on the books. Our problem is that we don't have proper representation. Our elected representatives are not enforcing the laws that are on the books. And they want to grant amnesty to illegal aliens. Well, if they're here illegally, they've already broken laws. I think that there's an issue with this. I think that we have the right to speak up and demand accountability from our elected representatives. And so today we are going to exercise our First Amendment and try to bring a little attention to the situation in our country that is not being addressed properly by our elected government. So with that, I'm going to go about getting some more video, and I hope I can put something good together. Well, you guys shoot some video.
We don't care what we do. As long as we don't block drive.
Let me see that sign.
Hey Jim, what's your sign say? Oh, no. Here, I'll hold this one out too.
No, but she was counting as I was interviewing. Okay, so as you can see, we had a good event. We had a lot of representation from many different groups across the state of Ohio there. You start out with the Ohio Rally Team. The Ohio Rally Team has a blog site, and you can Google that, Ohio Rally Team. This was their single most important issue. This is the issue that they deal with daily. So we had people there from the Ohio Rally Team. We had people there from Area 912 meetup groups. We had people there representing several different Ohio Tea Party groups, Ohio Valley, Portage County, several of them. But about half the people there at our rally consisted of Ron Paul grassroots campaign meetup groups from many counties in Northeast Ohio. We have a Ron Paul 2012 meetup group in every county in the Northeast region of Ohio. And I would say that at least 4, maybe 5 of those individual county groups were represented at this rally today. I believe we got our message across. Our goal was to bring recognition and attention to the issue of illegal immigration in the state of Ohio, for one, but for the nation in general. We in Ohio have some serious problems with the illegal immigration issue, particularly up along the lake in Paynesville, but right here in Salem, some serious issues. And I say that not because that, only because that jobs are being taken by illegal workers. That's an issue in and of itself. But along with the illegals in this country comes a lot of crime. You have drug trafficking for one, and along with drug trafficking comes drug-related crimes, drive-by shootings. There's rape going on, let alone that if you're ever involved in a traffic accident with an illegal alien, chances are that you're not going to get any compensation if they are, and most of the times they are, at fault for the accident. It's a hit-and-run type deal. If the police do manage to get, the suspect, catch him, well, there's nothing they can do because most of the times they don't have a driver's license. They don't carry insurance. They're just out driving on our highways, and when they're involved in an accident, you're at a loss. So this happened to a friend of mine in Colorado. He was hit on his motorcycle by an illegal alien. A young lady hit him, broke his back, and when he came to in the hospital, the officer said that he had to let her go. He said that they wouldn't come and take her anyway. ICE wouldn't have nothing to do with it. So this is a serious issue, and companies like Freshmark, who are suspect of hiring illegal aliens, and this is primarily because of people who had worked there in the past, American workers who were either laid off or fired for various reasons, let go, and they were replaced with illegal aliens, supposedly. I know that there's a gray line there because the forgery of documentation is so good these days, it's hard for a company to know whether they're dealing with an illegal or not. And I don't think the E-Verify system is going to help this matter much. A lot of people like to think it would. Our main problem is, like I said before, our elected representatives are not enforcing the laws. That's our problem. There are already plenty of laws on the books to deal with these people. But if nobody's going to enforce the laws, then of course nothing's going to get done. Now, to make more laws that aren't going to be enforced isn't going to hurt anybody. And particularly, I have an issue with E-Verify because to me that's like a stepping stone to a national ID system, a national ID card that we would all have to carry. That, to me, is totally unconstitutional. Why would we even want to take that route? But some people are promoting this. Why? Because the laws that are already on the books aren't being enforced. That's the key. And if you noticed, all of the area representatives, state senator, state representative. Bill Johnson was invited to this rally to come and speak, and none of them showed up. So what does that tell you? They lack interest in the problem. Either that, or maybe they think that if they make it an issue, and if they try to do something about it, that they'll lose votes from the illegals. That's an interesting question too. But anyway, we had a fairly good turnout. There was approximately 37 people, and if you noticed in the video, approximately 60 to 80% of the cars going by were honking in support of us being there. They supported what we were doing. That's important. That was what we went there for, was to draw attention to the problem. A lot of people in Salem know that this is a problem, and therefore that's why they supported us when they saw us out there. It was also interesting to note that Freshmark had their own cameraman. I got a couple seconds of him there, and we knew he was filming us, but, you know, why? I mean, you know, Freshmark contacted us about 2 days before this event took place to ask us to call it off. They weren't the only ones. The Republican Party called and asked that we call this off. Well, it was too late in the game, for one thing. You don't just call something like this off. And Freshmark had the gall to actually think that we would call it off if they gave us a tour of the plant. Now, they must think we're stupid. I mean, I worked in a factory. I know how the dog and pony show works. You will tour the plant at their convenience, particularly with a group like us. Now, when they get a state inspection or something like that, they usually know it's coming, for one. But you go where they want you to go. They lead you around and let you look at what they want you to look at. And one of the people standing with us in protest who worked there said he'd seen this happen in the past. When the inspections would come, they would shuttle all of the foreign workers into the back of one of those semi-trailers and shut the door. Now, why were they doing that? I mean, that right there tells me that something fishy's going on. But, you know, that's not what we were there for. We weren't there to cause any harm to Freshmark. If they are hiring illegal aliens, they should be ashamed of what they're doing to their community. Because, like I said, along with the illegals comes drugs, crime, and it just increases. So, I think we did what we set out to do. I hope you enjoyed the video and wish you could have been there. We had a great time, and we went to have a sit-down dinner and discuss the matters afterwards. I want to thank everybody who came, and maybe if we do this again, you'll take the opportunity and come out and join us. Thanks a lot. Take care.